Without fail, every time I've tried to start recording today, something has happened. Now, it's my neighbors mowing his yard. I mean, granted, it is an extremely nice day out, and I have all the windows open because the temperature is gorgeous, and I am going to take advantage of not having to have the air conditioning running 24/7. Anyway, hey, hi, hello, how's it going? I thought I would just do a little Friday check-in, especially since it's been quite a minute since I have posted anything, so I thought, yeah, let's do a little Friday check-in. So what is going on? Let's start with real life and fun. My family and I just came home a couple days ago from our annual trip up to the Adirondack Mountain. We stay at one of the campgrounds up there that's right next to the water park, so that we can just walk from our campgrounds to the water park, and then we pick a day and we spend all day at the water park. And this year was probably the best weather that we have had for a water park. It was sunny and warm and it was spectacular, so we had a great time. Of course, as for like actually camping, I hate it. I am not a camper. I have really fully come to that conclusion that while I do like being outside in nature and enjoying myself, I like comfort. I like going out into nature and coming home to 4 solid walls, a bed, a bathroom, and a kitchen. So camping is not really my style. And also the campgrounds is getting insanely expensive. And in fact, the tickets to the water park went up also. I know, I think it was last year, like a company from like Florida, I think it is, came and bought it's like the campgrounds, the water park, and the hotel that is across the street from the water park. And so I don't know if that has anything to do with the pricing going up, but it's getting to the point where we may want to start looking into renting a house or a cabin, and that might be like the same price, but we'll have the comforts of being like in a house. Anyway, and now currently my husband and son have driven to Michigan and are doing this great big laser tag tournament that's taking place all like in places in Michigan and Ohio. They drove up last night, and today is the first day that they started doing the actual like laser tag tournament. And from the messages I have received from them, they are having a great time. As for me, tonight I am working a hot dog stand at the baseball game, like for our local team, to help support my school's marching band. So it'll be fun. It'll give me something to do, even though I'm kind of like, why did I sign up for this? So this is only gonna be a few hours, so I don't mind. And the parent that's gonna be working with me, I don't mind. Our sons are friends, so that'll be good. And next weekend, we are going to see Weird Al in concert. I am so excited about this. I think that's really about it for just like random life stuff. I've actually been busy. I started a second channel to put all my game stuff on. I figured I would stick to life and books on this channel, and so I created a second channel for gaming and mainly Sims. I've been doing the Little Simsy Very Veggie Legacy Challenge, and I just uploaded part 3 today. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, in the next day or two, I have the next episode of what I have officially decided to title Books vs. Movies. Right now, I am really going for like the movies that I didn't know were books first. So like my first episode was like The Electric State. I heard they were making that into a movie and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I saw a TikTok that was like, the book is way better. And I was like, shit, that was a book. So I did that one. This next episode is Johnny Mnemonic, which I thought was actually pretty interesting, especially since that author, William Gibson, his other like crazy sci-fi book that I know about because my husband has read it, Neuromancer, that is actually being turned into an Apple original television show. So I thought that was really neat. And I'm really excited because the next one I'm going to try and get to soon, mainly because I have a library hold that like I really need to read and get back. It's No Country for Old Men. I saw this movie like years ago and I loved it. So I'm interested to see how the book compares to my memory of the movie, and I will also rewatch the movie because I mean it was quite a while ago that I watched it. But as for the Johnny Mnemonic, that should be going up in a couple days. Okay, any other bookish updates? Yes, I'm gonna be honest, I have not been reading as much as I would particularly care to. The last couple months I have tried to, and semi-successfully, participated in 2 back-to-back readathons. One was in May, which was the Escape the Readathon. Our team won. What? And that was great. I had a great time. I was on a roll for that. And then the next one was the Amazing Readathon. And this is my problem with the Amazing Readathon, is I always start out so strong. Then somewhere along the way, I lose it. I am so burnt out. I'm so tired. June is always a fairly busy month. I mean, this year we had, you know, multiple concerts. We had a piano recital. We had the Boy Scout Court of Honor, which my son was elected patrol leader for next year. So I'm proud mama here. And so we had all of that, and then we had like a bunch of marching band stuff because he's also going to do marching band next year. And so June is just insane. So I always burn out like halfway through. And so I think as long as she keeps it an option, next year I'm going to join what is called the Pathfinders team. And basically that is a non-competitive team. You are still participating in the game, but it is not competitive and you don't have a team that's relying on you. Because that's the other thing, is like I get halfway through the month, I'm burnt out, but I feel guilty because there's a whole team of people that are relying on me to continue to keep reading, and then I'm a freezer. When I get overwhelmed with lots to do, I freeze. But I really like the idea of a non-competitive team because like I still want to participate, but alas, like when it comes to the competitive portion of it, I just can't. And then I get burnt out, and then we're here where I'm like, I would rather just sit and watch like hours of stupid YouTube drama, which I mean, honestly, the drama that's happening on YouTube right now is like chef's kiss fascinating. I will never talk about it online, but it's something else. But like, I want to read. I want, especially now in this political climate, like, I'm gonna be honest, I want escapism, which is why I've been playing so much of The Sims. But in the off time of Sims, like, I want to be reading. Like, I am feeling impassioned to read again. So I did get my Book of the Month Club box. And I did get 1 book I'm really interested in and 2 that I'm like on the fence about. I'll start with the ones I'm on the fence about. And the first one is P.S. I Hate You by Lauren Connolly. Normally I am not an enemies to lovers lover of romance novels. Like, that's not usually my trope. This woman's brother passes away and he wants his ashes scattered at various locations. However, his stipulation is that she has to do it with his best friend, which also happens to be her ex. So like second chance and enemies to lovers, generally not my trope. I don't know. For some reason I picked it up. And as for the next one, it was actually my pick for the month. And it is You Belong Here by Megan Miranda. This woman leaves her small town and she never wants to go back. And then I think it must jump to like later in life, because then this woman's daughter applies to the college that this woman went to without the woman knowing, and so now they have to like go revisit what happened or something. I was figuring, because this is like her third book on Book of the Month, if I like this one, then I will revisit the other two. And then the one that I am actually really excited about, it's The Misadventures of a Fairy Tale Stepsister. This Princess Kills Monsters by Rye or Ree Herman. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check that out. Basically, it just sounded really cute and really silly. I'm trying to remember what it's about. I can't fully remember, but it sounded really funny, and so I'm really excited to get to that. And that's really about it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this and get this right out, and then I'm going to edit my Johnny Mnemonic video and get that out in a couple days, and hopefully read and play some more Sims. So I think that's it for me in this video. I will see you all later. Okay, bye.